Kisnall. Nublet. Good morning, Kisnall. I hope all is well today. Oh my gosh, Alex! Nublet! All the Nublets, including the streamer, are here. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. There we go. I'm having a morning where I should not be feeling as cold as I feel, and yet I feel very cold. I'm awake for once. Oh, I woke up today, and I don't know what it was, but I've been feeling more awake. Sort of. But I hope that you're catching up on rest and sleeping well, because that's important too. Whew. These extreme weather fluctuations are really getting to me. I'm having this thing where I also try to okay, there we go. Takes Minecraft a little bit. I'm having these oh, thank you, 4-month subscription. Thank you so much.
Kempt Alex just subscribed.
Oh,
Kemp'll sleep.
That is such a cute emote. Oh my gosh. Just this week, one of the cats has been consistently jingling his collar at 5:30 for some reason, so I've been a few hours short of sleep. Oh, geez. Aw. Yeah, my husband and I, we were talking about, they're still renting, but we're hoping, if all things work out and we're able to settle in this area, we were actually talking about trying to budget for a personal gym. Just because we have to wake up at 5, because everything's really far away. Just the area where we are, there's a whole lot of nothing out here. And we were both like, we're used to waking up early, but even with that being our routine, like, it's so tiring. And then also having a home gym means we don't have to sit there, like, at the mercy of waiting for people to stop squatting on machines. So there's a lot of, our gym, it's very chatty. So there are just a lot of people, they're clearly, like, friends, and there's, objectively nothing wrong with that, but for those of us who, we go to the gym and we want to do our workouts and immediately come back, because then he has an hour-long commute. So it would just give us a little bit of leeway, if we just had a home gym. And we don't have kids and we don't have pets, so what's really cool about that is if we had a home gym, yeah, even the dumbbell set where you can change the weights in a little bench would do one. Yeah. Yes, good morning. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. When I last left off, I was doing a whole lot of, like, exploration stuff. So, let me, I kind of want to do a little bit more of that. Let's see. I got quite a bit of the map. I like how I always go diagonally, but they're great when they're chill. Oh, the cats living here are not my choice. Aww. Oh, are they your girlfriend's cats, out of curiosity? Hey, look, it's sundown. Look, we start the game only to go to sleep. But there's an outside cat I want to nab. Alex, so my husband is allergic to cats. Otherwise, I think we'd be cat people. But there are these 2, possibly 3, really chubby, really fluffy cats that keep coming to the house. And they clearly really like this house. And they're not skittish. Like, I actually went out and was able to talk at one of the cats, and it just watched me. And I'm just like, ugh, the urge to... I would never do it just because I don't want my husband to be miserable with his allergies. Yeah, she got kicked out of her place within 2 weeks' notice. So I just, all of them move in here. Oh, 1 bed, 1 bath. Oh my gosh, that's so... Jeez, that's miserable. I'm assuming she was renting, and my genuine condolences. Landlords are honestly just brutal. And brutal where they don't really need to be. Like, that's just unacceptable. That, I hate the fact, like, renting, you really are at the mercy of whoever you're renting from. And it really is kind of a crapshoot. Like, they could be genuinely okay people, but they also could be just complete, like, scumbags. Like what it sounds like your girlfriend's dealing with. What was her friend's basement, but there was a family emergency, so immediately family takes priority. Oh, yeah, and I don't want to, I should not make assumptions and don't want to, but that's still kind of scummy. I'm so sorry. I'm just like, sup, bro? Oh, yeah, this cat practically just hangs out near my building. Oh, it sees me every time I walk up to my apartment. Oh my god, that's so cute. Understandable, but extremely unfortunate. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. So it sucks because, like, yeah, it's a family emergency, but that family emergency cost your friend her house, kind of thing, or her living situation. And it's lucky that she has you, because, like, I mean, if she didn't have you, she'd be homeless, and that's horrible. I don't know. I feel bad. I wish her the best. And I hope that living together is hopefully proving to be an easy and pleasant experience. Bad situation all around. Yeah. Homeless with sanity or living in her mom's basement with no sanity. Oof, yeah. But I'm here, so it's all good. Oh, yeah. I love my parents really, really much, but I don't think I could ever live with my parents again. And that's not an insult. It's really not an insult. It's just, I am my own person. I'm my own adult, that kind of thing. And I wouldn't mind living near my parents so I could help, like, care for them, support them, that kind of thing. But I understand what you mean with the mom's basement, living in your mom's basement with no sanity. It's rough. Whew, I lived with my parents for 6 months last year, and honestly, it was pretty easy. That's good. But their internet is pure garble because they live in the boonies. Yeah, that's kind of our situation, like with Spectrum. Zane, good morning. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, I hear you there. Yeah, we're out in the middle of nowhere, and well, our internet, when it works, but oh my gosh, the number of yeah, Spectrum. It's like, I was telling my husband that, like, as things start to grow or pick up or similar, I may consider upping my streaming time, like streaming more hours, that kind of thing. But I don't know if I can do that if our internet's going to be unreliable. I think their internet is like 15 oh geez, at 0.5 on a good day, nothing faster outside of Starlink. Your internet can be quite shit. Jeez, Kisnell, look, that's ooh, oh no. Yeah, no, my internet is not great. And it's really infuriating with these companies, or with these rental companies, that they have, like, the move-in package or the renter's package, when mandatory fees, including their internet. And I'm just like, no, we'd really rather get our own. But I think either way we'd be stuck with Spectrum, because I think Spectrum's the only company that services this area. But we'll see. I'm hoping wherever we end up, we can go back to Verizon Fios, because that's been our most stable. It only went down when the box got struck by lightning, because it was this weird scenario where it was in the Victorian home back in Pennsylvania, and the home was so old that the box had to be installed outside. Do you have fiber or copper? Neither. I want fiber optic. I really, really want fiber optic. But I used to have fiber optic in Pennsylvania. And that would be so nice. I don't know what that is. Okay, yeah, that's a new account. I'm sorry, it just sounds... I'm sorry. It's... I'm sorry, they're just... Oh my god. laughing, but my squad and I will pull up to your stream. It sounds so dang menacing that it's just kind of funny. I'm sorry, it sounds so, like, it's, like, ominous. And I get that it's supposed to be, like, cool lingo and, hey, we're gonna come hang him, like, but it just, I don't know, don't mind me. I must be, yeah, bro, once me and my middle school buddies are done bullying this girl we have a crush on, we'll show up and oh my god. That's so it begins. That's so the nonsense begins. The account was created today, so it's obviously a bot account, but like, oh my god, okay. I don't even know. See, I'm trying not to laugh. My thing is that, like, I don't want to give bots attention. How do you do, fellow kids? Oh dear god. Okay, it was funny as all hell. Like, sometimes, it's like, you know when you get, like, spam to your email, but the subjects, this is like, it doesn't happen as much these days, but I just remember when the subject lines just got so ridiculously creative that it was just funny. It was just kind of a, I don't even know. Like, it just gets more and more over the top. I've been getting so many spam emails the last few months, it's wild. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I get a lot of, I mean, they're spam, they feel like spam, but they're like companies trying, like, advertisements in my email. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of those, I must be a grumpy old, like, millennial. Not really grumpy, but grumpy in spirit. Refund from Home Depot, click. Anytime I see, like, vacay or inspo, I just cringe so hard. So I'm like, who the hell made those abbreviations cool? Like, why can't we say inspiration, and why can't we say vacation? There's one more syllable. Like, why are we that... I don't know. I can't. And I know that makes me sound like such a boomer. But it's just... it's not cool. It's cringe. And it's not like fun millennial cringe. It's just bad cringe. But don't mind me. I had to switch phone numbers because whoever had my old number must have signed up to every scam under the sun. Yeah, every day I kept getting calls from random numbers. Yeah, Uncle Alert! Oh! Yeah, I know what you mean. The increase of text conversation probably had a lot to do with it. Less to type. Draw me a tarot card. Yeah, you've got it. Lex, good morning. Welcome in. I hope you're keeping warm and staying cozy and, ooh, let's do the good tarot today. Because I don't pull from that a lot, but it's a really nice deck. I hope you're doing well, Lex. Whew. Alright. This is the one with the really nice, like, earthy green, like, jewel tone. Okay. Gas. Aw. Oh, what a pretty... this is nice. It's the Ace of Water. It's very cute. It's a small little seahorse clutching a pearl. What looks to be a pearl. It's so beautiful. This is the Ace of Water. And in this deck, I think this is going to be the Ace of Cups. So that's an emotional potential. Let me just pull up what this one. So the Ace of Water in this deck is associated with, let me actually pull that up, unconditional love, overflowing abundance, the fertility of love, and that you are filled with love and joyously let it flow out to others, where it fertilizes the seeds of co-creation. I feel like Twitch is not the place to talk about fertilizing seeds. I'm just kidding, so don't mind me. It says, love is giving you hope and shining brilliant light on all the possibilities available to you. And this card brings about a kind of optimism for fulfilling dreams. And it's a card that illuminates the darkest of places. What a hopeful card! I like the Good Tarot deck because the art is just, honestly, it's really beautiful. Sort of, let's see who the artist is, come to think. Okay, the writer is Colette Baird Reed. Where's the artist? Oh, come on. I like knowing the names, unless the artist is the writer, which is, it's not unheard of for that to happen. But it's very possible that the artist did, draw the cards and just kind of describe them. About the artist, page 117. Okay, it's Jenna Della Grottalia, native New Yorker. Aw. Okay. It'd be nice to have the artist on the cover. Most tarot decks do that. I don't know. I think about this kind of thing. So I know if I were if I had done the artwork for something, I'd like my name to be on the cover. But I like that card. I do like that card, and I like it for you because I know I don't always. I remember some cards that I pull for people, especially when they're like big deal cards, for lack of a better way to put it. But yeah, it's just nice to kind of track the progression of who gets what cards during those pulls. Yay! It's a good day for mining diamonds. Alright. I hope it's like a big, like, vein of diamonds. Hey, well, it's something. Let me actually just put a torch down so I could see. Wow. Fido! Wow, 10 stream streak. I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you kindly. Let me okay. Good morning, also. Good morning. 6 diamonds. Wow. We're rich. Yeah, I'm good. Hope you're well too. Oh, I'm honestly doing well. It's, I feel like adult for needing to be wearing these thick, fluffy, like, robes. I should not be cold. And I think, like, midstream, I'm probably gonna take it off. But, like, it's a nice, warm day. Like, it's been 60s all morning. Which is so, like, I just want to sit outside. And I had the urge to, take my tea, take my book, and just read outside. Yeah, it's so nice. And I'm also having this urge. To wear, like, I can't wait to wear, like, dresses and skirts and things again. Even though I really like my really, like, fluffy stuff. Speaking of books, ooh, oh my god, do share. Did you start? I have not started, sadly. I have not. How far are you, though, into Mistborn? Like, how many pages or chapters or... I know that the books, for a lot of people, they read really, really quickly. 70... Wow, that's awesome. That is super awesome. Very exciting so far. I'm so glad. Sanderson is a genius. I'm at the point where they're talking to Elspeth. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but I'm gonna start it. God, I may just. Oh wait, I'm having a moment where the book that I'm reading, it's right here. This How to Survive a Horror Story. I snagged it for like $6, and it's like the sprayed edges edition, which is kind of whatever, but it was nice to get like a limited edition for so cheap. According to my tablet, 44%. Okay, so you're probably like a good maybe 300 pages in, I'd imagine. Or, well, I guess it depends. The mass market paperback is like almost 600 pages, that first book. But yeah, you're a couple hundred pages away. That's awesome. This book, it's separated, each chapter's separated by characters, and there's 7 characters. 166 pages in, gotcha. And interspersed between the characters are these short stories that offer a certain bit of context for things that happen. And the short story that I read yesterday that revealed why the first escape room was set up the way it was, like the characters were solving a riddle. Catabasis! Oh my gosh! Wow! Yeah, you are flying. Sorry, I was thinking Mistborn for a moment. I don't know why I blanked out. But yeah, Catabasis is. Oh, yeah, it's very wordy though. How are you enjoying it overall? Yeah, she's very academic, and that book is very. We are talking about different books. Yeah. So Alex is talking about Mistborn, and Zane is talking about Catabasis. They're both books I've recommended here on stream, and now I'm talking about How to Survive a Horror Story. But that book, the first short story gave me goosebumps. It was so good that, I am reading Miss. But yeah, I remember you saying that you were. Yeah, Catabasis is it's quite the read. Me too, Zane. Yeah, it's why I'm reading so many books at once right now. It's a vibe. You're reading Hendrix also. Oh my gosh, yay. People look at me funny when I tell them I'm reading like 14 things at once. And I'm about to start Mistborn so that we can vibe about Mistborn on the I used to get in trouble in middle school for it. Simpletons! Yeah, I thankfully did not get in trouble for it, but I had even teachers be like, how do you read? Like, don't you get them mixed up? I'm like, no, they're 2 different worlds. Like, I don't get them mixed up. Everyone else is like, how do you differentiate? And like, how do you not? Yeah, no, I hear you there. Oh my god. It's yeah. Wow, Zane, we really are, like, very similar. That's so awesome. Oh, it's so nice to not have to justify why I'm not crazy for reading a million books at the same time. That is so nice. Are we the same you know what? I had that question too. Oh, Zane, we had a new awesome person as well. Her name is, I don't want to assume gender, but I believe it's she, because we were talking about like some gender stuff. But her name is Morning Toad, and she seems absolutely delightful. And then she recommended me a Ukrainian band, and she put it in our Discord. And I vibed with that so much that I looked up the album, and I listened to the whole album. Yes, I followed. Oh, yeah, she seems so sweet, and yeah, and I think she's like similar, like to us. We're like same age group, and I don't know. I don't want to make too many assumptions, but I just kind of got that sense that we're all. And she's a reader too, also like a bookworm, a book person. I wish I was like that, to be honest. Alex, for what it's worth, my husband is the same, unless it's when in academia and school or like academic scholarship, that kind of thing. If for fiction, he likes to be immersed in one book, and then he will just marathon it. He reads really, like, fast. I have a vague recollection of that whole conversation. So for me, it's always such a joy to have new people come in and just, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's the one of us thing, when it's, like, a match. Like, when everything clicks and there's just like all the things that are in common, the shared interests. It's so nice. That's the kind of stuff that for me as a streamer just makes me very like giddy. It's like finding your people. I was probably sleep lurking. Aw, well that's okay. Lurking is great. I was lurking in Baldman's chat this morning. His chat though is... It's the chat the way it is currently is interesting. It's definitely interesting. It's gotten very thirsty over the years. I mean, it's always been, like, degenerate and whatever, but these days it's just very, like, very thirsty. I don't know how else to describe it. Let's see. Norpon, welcome in on YouTube. Welcome on in. Alright. But yeah, it's nice when, like... And I can kind of relate to, like, even as a viewer, so these days my schedule's so busy, I haven't done a lot of exploring new streams. I tend to just watch streams, on my downtime, meaning, like, meals, or when I'm doing chores. But there's something really special when I have discovered new streams about finding streamers and communities where it's like, oh, this streamer likes a lot of the things that I like, or, you know, it just makes it a very wholesome, like, it does make it feel like a community. And that's, I don't know how to explain it. That's a nice thing, I guess. That can be a nice thing. Alright, I'm gonna get another torch up. Okay. There we go. 10 diamonds so far. Yay. Typically when I'm watching a stream, I'm actively participating. If I'm in a user list but not chatting, I'm most likely sleeping. Aww. That's sweet. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I semi-lurk in a lot of chats, but there are streamers that I want to try to, like, I don't know, like, form connections with just for the sake of having them, because there's something, like, I don't want to sound, like, sad or anything, because it is what it is, but being, like, primarily domestic, like, homemaker, I don't have social circles at this point in time in my life, and I'm not sad about that. It's not, like, I'm not lonely or anything, but online spaces, are kind of my, social spheres at this point, and that is what it is. I know some people, some people who don't understand the value of some of these communities may not entirely get that, but it works for me. It really does work for me. You have us, which is not a replacement for real life connections, but it's something. Oh no, it's more than something. Honestly, I mean, not to be cheesy, but like the people who are here every day and like come and vibe and are just all of you guys who are here like regularly. I honestly feel like I mesh with you more than I do with people that are in my, like, IRL spheres. And it's not a bad or a good thing. It's kind of like the internet has a way of, bringing together people who really, really connect. Online connections are real. Yeah, no, they are. They are. Oh my gosh, Dart! Good morning, welcome in. Or, well, good time zone. I know it's, like, afternoon for you. But how are you? Online connections are absolutely, yeah. Honestly, I think some of my strongest and, like, sweetest, like, most sincere friendships, like, friendships meaning, like, I've had wonderful friends in real life, but some of the most sincere, like, purest friendships that I've made were made over the internet. Doing well, I think. I'm getting the flu. Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that. The weather fluctuations are miserable. I'm doing okay. I feel much more energetic. I feel just great. Better than I have been, I think, for the bulk of some of this week. I've definitely met great people IRL through the internet. Yeah, same, Alex, same. I've traveled a few times with the same... Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, no, that's pretty special. And I don't know, the pandemic made a lot of people really, I don't know what the word is. It shelled a lot of people away, and for me too, like, I'm in my late 30s, and a lot of the friendships that I made, you know, when I was younger, those people are married, many of them have started families, they have full-time work, they've moved on, that kind of thing. and I still consider many of them. I still consider friends, but I'm not. There's no like day-to-day connection. I don't really know what they're up to, and that's fine. It's organic, but I like to pop into empty streams and chat with that person. Gives them practice chatting and encouraging them to keep streaming. But the handful of communities I've joined have made me feel so welcome. Yes, that's so sweet, and that's really kind of you too. Because I know streaming can be really terrifying for especially small streamers. It can be really, really scary, and some of it is also, for those who have really intense social anxiety or performance anxiety, I have a lot of empathy for that, because it is nerve-wracking. And even for me, like, streaming does not make me anxious, but, I get warned, oh God, I should probably not be, well, I guess I could say it openly, like, as a streamer, one of the more exhausting things is when I have to babysit weird, like, nonsense, like wild first-time chatters, or, the, like, okay, now, settle down, that kind of thing. And I'm lucky that the community that we have here is awesome. But, I know that for new streamers who aren't used to that or similar, that is so off-putting. And a lot of people, like, I was talking to a girl who started streaming recently, and she gets some really wild, like, first-time chatters, and, like, I think the word is negging, and just general, like, harassment stuff. Streamer mine harder, man! Yeah. Like, and I felt really bad for her. I always say the expression, like, have thick skin, but it's okay, like, it's okay if it's bothering you, like, it's okay, like, we're human, too. And try to have a little bit of empathy, but just, I don't know what am I trying to say? Like, it's scary. I guess what I'm trying to say, Gas, is that you're going out of your way to, like, be friendly to streamers, especially smaller streamers who don't have, like, visibility and stuff. I think that means a lot to a lot of people. Like, really, really means a lot. And Gas, you are sweet. You're very courteous. You're very, very respectful of, like, people's time, people's space, and you've been such a lovely and really, really wholesome member of this community. So I hope that it's, I hope you know that it's not, the altruism that you bring is not going unnoticed. My gosh, maybe 1 in 10 of you new chatters I just want to tell to go away. I know, right? You're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. Yeah, for me as a streamer, it's one of those keeping the diplomacy, keeping the chill, like, not, what's the word? I know how much you meant to have people come visit. Oh, so I like to pass it along. That's sweet. That is really sweet. Yes, it is, says Lex. But yeah, I think for me, I think, I don't have the nerves, like the streaming nerves, and I just because my IRL career for the longest time ever was performing, was teaching, musical coaching, so not, oh my god, Lex, musical coaching, yeah, so, like, positions where I have to interact with a lot of people, and when you're in leadership positions, like, even in real space, like, I know the internet attracts a lot of, different flavors of degenerate, but the real world, there's a lot of degenerate out there. Maybe that's mean. You get a lot of, like, all kinds of personalities. You really, really get all kinds, and as a leader, you have to be able to kind of rein it in, big picture, and also, like, you're kind of a sheepdog. You're reining in all the little sheep, and the sheep that's over there, like, frolicking in the corner and taking a dump, like, in the food bin, you kind of have to, I'm seeing, I need to catch up with chat, and I saw something about wetting the bed, I'm just like, oh boy, but yeah, you have to rein the sheep and make sure that they're staying behaved and staying with the herd, and so, streaming is, it's like sheepdogging. I'm not calling you all sheep, by the way. But anyway, the other day when I was translating to that one Spanish speaker, it took a lot for me not to say fuck off. But they also seem pretty young. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those. Streaming a game like Minecraft, the thing is, there are a lot of like midlife. I mean, I don't know if I'm old enough to be middle aged. I read a book where the protagonist was 35 and she kept calling herself middle aged, and I'm like, surely. But, you know, people who are older, like 30 and up, there are a lot of us who are into games like Minecraft or like Mario or whatever, that do attract kids as much as they attract older audiences. And so something I've learned is like, okay, I've got a lot of kids coming in. I think the weirdest I had seen was a first-time chatter who immediately started talking about wetting the bed. The streamer was just like, oh, I can't help you, but I can only imagine what the ladies do. Oh my god. Streamer calling a sheep. I had Caribbean food, by the way. It was delicious. Ooh. Okay, I feel dumb and out of the loop. This is, and Lex, you don't have to answer this, but Lex, are you ethnically Caribbean? And please you don't have to share if you're not comfortable or don't want to. But that's really cool. That is really cool. When I lived in Florida, I had a lot of Caribbean friends, and it was some of the best food that I've ever had. Like oh my god. But that is awesome. But again, I ask stuff as a way of like vibing and connecting. If I ever ask something that's too personal, please feel free to never like to not answer. Streamer mid-late 30s. Is mid-late 30s not middle-aged? See, Alex, I heard a lot of people saying that mid-ages starts in your like mid-40s. But the thing is, it's like, I don't know. I actually don't know. I have no qualms about aging. The only thing that scares me is, or not scares me, but the only thing that I stay on top of is making sure that I'm in good health, good physical health, good cardiovascular health, good mental health. But aging itself, like, I'm not one of those people who's, like, afraid of aging. I'm not afraid, like, I have lots of, like, my hair is graying. I'm not afraid of graying hair. I'm not afraid of wrinkles. People think I'm younger than I am. I hope not. Nice, I actually thought about you yesterday, and if you tried something, because I had jerk chicken for dinner. We might try to get jerk chicken, tomorrow. Like, we may go out and try to get some, like, jerk chicken. It's hard to find, like, stuff like that here in South Carolina, though, or, like, rural South Carolina. Technically, no, because my family is from Guyana, so we're South American. Oh, that's so cool. But it's very close to the Caribbean, and through travel and trade, the culture is shared. I can relate to that. I'm 37 too, Zane. I turned 38 this summer. Okay, so we really might be the same person. I'm joking, but like same age, same vibes, same all the things. Because I got 10 years to go to be middle-aged, classic. Nah, you know what, age is just a number. It's just a number. Twins. Yay. But yeah. I had red bean soup and jerk chicken was delicious. Being Egyptian by heritage, by culture. I'm 33 next week. Oh my god, Dart, I had no... Aw. 22 don't feel so old, but I think I'm 82. Excellent choice. Oh, yum. I had red bean soup. Oh my god, and jerk chicken was delicious. So for me, like being Egyptian by heritage means I feel like going on what you're saying, Lex, about like cultural, like trading and everything. What's really cool about being North African, especially like so I'm from the Mediterranean, is that there are cultural connections with all of the Mediterranean cultures. So I've met Greek people who really like, it's like, are we from the same part of the world? And the answer is technically kind of, where it's like same culture, same, like just very similar things to like musical idiom, food, it's hard to explain, even just like looks. And I've shared multiple times that there were 3 Mediterranean girls in my cohort when I was doing my master's degree. And I'm so serious, the number of our professors that thought we were sisters or kept calling me the names of the other girls. And I'm like, no, that's not me. You got the wrong Mediterranean chick. But then, like, North African means you do have, like, some commonality with, like, the Bedouin, so the Saharan, like, the true Saharan nomads, and then even, like, some, like, African. Then there's Middle Eastern, and then going further, there's, like, the Persian, which is still kind of considered Middle East, and even, like, a lot of my Indian friends growing up, we found like a lot of commonalities, and a lot of that is, lo and behold, that was the Silk Road, like through the Middle East all the way through China. And I've had some Tibetan friends where it's like, oh, there's a lot, just little cultural things that have carried over, because those trade routes were so prolific, and extensive, and goes well with jerk chicken because it had peas and kidney. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I made a chili last night with chicken, peas, and a different assortment of beans. The kidney beans being like the main one. Oh my god, yum. I like the food talk so much. I don't like pork much. Yeah. I love beef. It's best with beef. You like lengua? Ooh. I don't eat meat, just fish and eggs and of course veggies. I can't digest red meat. Aw. So Zane, my doctor, cause I've mentioned, like, I have, like, slightly elevated bad cholesterol. It's been improving with Metamucil. That's been, like, the biggest. Metamucil and a lot of fiber in my diet has really brought it down. But, one of the things that I've been told is because of the cholesterol, like, I don't have to cut red meat, but I have to kind of limit it. So I rely on, I like fish. I don't get to eat a lot of fish these days, so I don't have access to, like, a good fish market. But fish and, like, lean poultry. Oh my god, let's see. Next time try curry goat. Oh my god, I could go for that. Or oxtail and get porridge if they have it. I have a beef lengua quesadilla in my fridge waiting. Oh my god, Alex, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. Oxtail's basically beef stew with rice. My dad used to make, like, oxtail stews, for us growing up. That's a very popular, a lot of Arabs will do that, too. Like, you'll just have, like, the slow simmering oxtail. Makes the whole house just smell amazing, like, too good. Like, mouth-wateringly good. But then, like, that broth can be repurposed for all kinds of things, and you could cook rice in it, and it's just, like, so delicious. Zane, that's so sad. At least fish is yummy. Are you a sushi fan? Ooh. I love sushi. But, yeah. Well, there's, you all know, my poor mother-in-law was bit by a tick that caused her to develop a severe red meat allergy, and I forget the name. Oh my god, I forget the name of the virus. I believe it's a virus. I'm not, I get instantly sick. Yeah, but that happens too. Some bodies just cannot digest red meat. Some people can, but a lot of people can't. But for what it's worth, like, really high fatty meats do negatively contribute to things like cholesterol, so. I have weird GI tract problems. I get sick easily. My husband is kind of similar, Zane, I will say. He does eat some red meat. I know he likes burgers and things, but when he wants a burger, I try to just buy him, like, fat-free turkey ground or chicken ground, since it's at least leaner. I've even made salmon burgers for us. But, yeah, the red meat really, really makes him queasy. Like, he can't do, like, he can't eat, like, a ribeye steak. Some people actually developed diabetes from red meat. Really? I actually did not know that. It's from anxiety and having OCD. Yeah. If you have, there's irritable bowel disease and irritable bowel syndrome. One of the triggers for it is red meat, or it can be for some people. Because their body is bad at digesting it. Yeah, that makes sense, Lex. That actually does make sense. Salmon burger. Yeah, salmon burgers are so good. And they're really, they're quite good for you, because the fat in salmon, it's the opposite of the fat in, like, other red meat. It's so good for you. Good fish. Is the tick thing the AGS? It might be. I forget the name of it. I don't know why. I should remember it. I feel if I hear it or see it, I would know it right away, but I'm just blanking out. Whoa, wait, why did that activate? It's the tick. Salmon is goated. Salmon burgers. I like crab cakes as a burger, so we bought some crab cakes, gas. I'm gonna be cooking crab cakes sometime this weekend. I haven't had them in so long, and I really, really love crab cakes. And fish cakes, all the fish cakes. But yeah, no, Zane, I hear you completely. I want some tuna sushi. Oh my god, I could go for sushi, I'm not gonna lie. I had crab salad yesterday. I love crab. Lots of gold. That's a big chunk of gold. Wow. Jeez, look at all that. So clearly, this was the place to be. Alright, what do we have here? Hardcore Minecraft, day 45. Exploring and cozy convos with chat. Our wonderful hot pot place here has amazing sushi. Oh, I need to go back again sometime. Make that your title. That's actually not a bad title. It's one of the few things I miss about living in the city, and I don't really miss the city. Like, I'm quite happy where we are, but, the dining, like, access to really good, dining, because the thing with, when you live out in the country, you kind